again out here with the Mojave. We're gonna give it a quick rip after work. I am on 8S today. Get the steering trim right. A little windy out here today, but figured give it a little rip. Had it in the car. Didn't bring a separate battery for the, wow, this wind is strong, for the game changer fans that I put on the motor, so I just hooked them to one of the 4S batteries. Last time I was out here, I lost one of the wheels, so I got the new wheels on it. We'll see if it stays on or if it rounds out. It's been my biggest thing with this is wheels. Usually gets loose and strips them. I should have checked them. It's always that right rear, but I am running it on 8S, still on the factory STX2. This, for some reason, this one works okay. It doesn't lag for some reason, and I don't know why. But was just on Deontay's live. Everybody was over there talking about Kevin walking his RC. I'm out walking my RC right now too, looking for somebody to invite me to dinner. But we're just out here having a little after work bash. I got off a little early today. This thing is a beast. So it's on a 1250 kV. My Creighton 8S, my Creighton 8S 1250 kV motor is what's in it, with a Mamba Monster X 8S. And I do run it on 8S. I haven't had any diff issues. Now, I have stripped out some pinion gears due to the rocks coming up through the chassis. So what I've done is I've taped up most of my chassis right here. You guys see, I went ahead and I taped it up so I can't get rocks in here. I'll get rocks everywhere else, but when they start coming through here, they literally will grind down that spur gear and grind down that pinion and ruin them immediately. So putting a little Gorilla Tape there helps. I'm barely touching the trigger on this. See all those rocks? This thing is just a beast. That 1250 kV motor works perfect in here. And on this loose gravel, just a blast. And that's why I say the Mojave is one of those ones you just don't need a EXB. Get yourself a ready to run. I took the electronics from this one and stuck it in my 4S Outcast, so now my 4S Outcast is on 6S. Look at it. Spins so much, it still carries the wheels in here. So much fun. I love this time of the day when I can get out here after work and just do a little running. Keep drifting one direction. A lot of people out here walking though. I have noticed that. Hopefully the sun isn't killing you guys. Don't want to shoot rocks at people. She's now gone, so we can This is my second bash with this pinion. This pinion seems to be lasting. Most of my other ones broke already. We're gonna try to hit this jump today. This one doesn't jump too well. You don't have a lot of air control. With the wheel speed I have, it seems to be working okay on 8S, but it still nosedives every now and then. And with this low chassis, really hits the rocks pretty hard. See if I can get some speed out here from the road. Oh, see that bad nosedive? See if my rubber bumper's still there. Yeah, it's still there. I just put it up, so just unscrewed all the bolts and put the rubber bumper thing back up there. Rocks are making me spin out. Gotta kind of hit this one dead on. Somebody walking again, so we're gonna let this girl walk by. Oh, a little too much wheel speed that time. Just a beast. Just a beast. See, I'm a rock crawler. Rock smasher too. Pretty good range with the stock remote in this, and the batteries last forever. Oh, way too much trigger. Had to add that game changer fan because of all the heat producing on this thing. It's geared to like 80 miles an hour, but I can only get it to 55 before it starts catching that windshield and floating. Looks like they cut some of this grass down too. Get more traction out here in this grass, but then you'll hit them hidden rocks. Oh, like that one, I just missed that rock. There's a rock right here. If I would have nailed this thing, that would have been a control arm buster right there. But this is the one I almost hit right here. This cement deal. Leftover cement. I don't know how they cut this stuff with all these rocks in here. See little landmines, I call them. Chunks of cement here. Put that in the rock pile. Truck's just stunting now. Ooh, that was a hard slap, hard landing. Ooh, body breaker right there. Full trigger. If you can't clear it, full trigger it. Make sure nobody's behind me. Oh, that kind of slapped up. The body's kind of hanging up now. What's going on there? Oh, it broke the body mount. Completely broke off. Wow. I don't think I bent the chassis, but those wheels are pretty far stuffed back right now, and those body mounts are looking funny. Did I bend the chassis? I mean, look at this thing. Look at how that front wheel is stuffed in there. Let's see what's going on with this thing. It kind of looks folded. Something's bent bad. Look at that side. Wow. I didn't fold it, whatever that is. There we go. Jammed down. This brace was jammed past that. Got my game changer fans all loose. Now this thing is almost off. I'm definitely gonna have to fix it now. That was a hard landing right there. Wow. There's not much body post right there. Body still lines up though. Has no choice. This thing's an animal, guys. Just a complete animal. Look, one-handed, putting in the clips, holding the camera with the other hand. Get you guys back on my head. Right, we got that fixed up. Back to normal. Body's really loose now. I think it's time I order some body posts for this thing, show it some love. What do you guys think? I haven't lubed the bearings. I haven't done anything but, you know, bash this thing and then slap in a bigger system and bash it some more. Haven't done anything. Now I did do the refresh body. I did new roll cage, new body, new wheels and that stuff, but I didn't really service the RC. I didn't service the shocks. The diffs are still the stock fluid. Really haven't done anything to this RC, just bash it. God, it's just, it takes everything you throw at it. Breaking diffs on 8S, and I am running on loose dirt, so. But I don't always. Steering is great on this thing. The wheel's staying on for now. We're doing pretty good. Just a fun afternoon after work. Rip it across the park. 60-mile-an-hour rip. See? It's always aiming for trees. Gotta love yourself some Mojave. Just don't turn too sharp or it'll roll over. Now you can see with that twist why that one wheel keeps coming off. It's like all the weight and pressure go to that one wheel. Trigger. Best thing is this Mojave. One of my RCs I just don't have to worry about repairing. Uh-oh. Dogs trying to chase the RC car. That's why the dog poops everywhere. Up in a wheel stand. Hopefully the wind isn't too bad with you guys. I'm like directly into this wind. Oh, another dog. More fire trucks. Little puppy dog wants to eat the Mojave. Well, there we go, guys. Haven't broke it. Still running good. There's my Mojave. It works in this one. This system works great in this car, but won't work good in my Creighton. So I'll show you what I'm working with over here. Pop this body off. So I'm running two 4S Roaring Tops. These are 70C. What are they? 74 watts, 70C, 5000s. So I run two of them, and the reason I run these is because they're skinny and I can double stack them in this brace with my wires coming out the end, and everything just kind of fits in here. As you see, Game Changer fans. Oh, there's a rock wedge right on my gear. Right next to my pinion. Come on. That rock is right under that motor mount. We'll have to get that thing out. But let me get these fans unplugged. So right to my 4S. It's running on 3S, trimmed to one side. I just tie it around that, plug it right into my balance port. We'll go ahead and turn this switch off. Switch, I've got it wedged in with one bolt in the stock location, basically. Mamba Monster X8S, bolt it right down where the factory one would be. Still running the stock steering servo. Everything to this thing is stock axles, just stock everything. It did rip the one bumper thing out again. I just finished putting it back on, and I totally broke my mount except for one side. The rear is also broken right there, but it just keeps working. I just keep buying wheels for the thing, and I don't even clean it anymore. Oh, what's going on with that rear shock? This rear shock looks like it's broken. This rear shock might be broken. Yeah, that one goes up straight. This one, it's like leaning. So, I don't know. It works. I'm not gonna worry about it if everything keeps working. I could just hear the spring popping, and the spring's not even straight in there. And looks like the shock body's just all loose in there. Look. Shock body rocks back and forth. That one does too. Look at all that play in there. Something's going on with those rear shocks, but I can't fault them at all. I can't fault anything with this RC. Run it on at 2 XT90s. And that's it. We'll put it away and bash it for another day. That one I don't even think will go in anymore. So I'll pop in a couple body clips just to hold the body on. Turn off my remote. And this is the only STX2 that I'm not having any range issues with. No control, no lag, none of that. Throw it in the back seat, and we're ready to rip again. So there we go, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. We will see you guys on my next video. Thanks for watching.